Hey, Freedom Guerrillas, today we have the new Holosun PID-K, and we're going to take a look at everything you need to know about this weapon-mounted flashlight. We're going to compare it to some other popular competitors, the regular PID, see how it looks on the 43X as well as some other options, and give you an overall idea if this weapon-mounted flashlight is right for you. And to get started, let's just take a look at some quick stats. So first, on the high mode, it has 500 lumens and 6,500 candela. On low mode, it's 250 lumens and 3,200 candela. It's made out of 775 T6 aluminum, just like the Holosun optics. It does come with a 16340 rechargeable battery, and you could also use a CR123A battery if you wanted to have extra batteries on hand. The controls are ambidextrous, and it is using the TLR7 footprint for holsters. All right, before we get to the unboxing, I did just want to take a few seconds to note that this is like a new packaging style from Holosun. I actually do like this a lot. It gives you a lot of information. It looks very retail friendly. That is different from all the other PID packaging. The other PID lights come in like a case that all the optics come in. So just something cool that I think actually looks really nice. Now inside the box, Holosun does include everything needed to get the light mounted and running. Along with the light itself, you do get the magnetic charger and a 16340 rechargeable battery. And one thing I do want to make note of, when you first get this, because we get this a lot with the PID series, you will have to unscrew this and take out the little paper insert there that saves the battery. You have to take that out first and then turn the thing on. If it doesn't turn on, I'd start there. And this is what the battery looks like. You're just going to take the little sleeve off and then you'll be able to recharge it. Okay, and along with that, you're getting 2 rail interface adapters and you're getting 3 inserts. And the one thing I do like about this is this PID-K does have plenty of movement to make sure that it aligns with your specific platform. So that's really nice to see. Now I'll show what this looks like on a variety of platforms, but for now I have a Glock 19. We'll show you how to install it on this. If we're going to take off the rail interface and anything with the inserts here, first you have to use the multi-tool to just unscrew the screw all the way. Once that screw is unscrewed, obviously set all the parts aside so you don't lose anything. But this screw is going to come out. That plate will come out, and now you're able to remove this interface and swap it with the other interface, as well as any of the inserts that you want. All right, and just so you can see with those 3 inserts, the first one is obviously all the way to the front, the second one is back 5 millimeters, and the third one is back 7 millimeters. Okay, so for the Glock 19 specifically, everything that comes right out of the box on the PID-K will fit, so you don't have to change anything. Again, you're able to use that sliding feature, which I do like. Then you're just going to tighten it down once you get it on. And that's what it looks like. And again, this is saying that it fits most TLR7 holster styles. So if you have that holster type, then this should fit right in. And just for a quick comparison, this is the regular PID. And just so you can see the size difference. We'll get this installed too so I could show you what it looks like. Okay, and here's the same 19X again with the PID, the full size installed. All right, now that this is on, let me just show you how to use it real quick. So you could press either of these paddles, right? If you short press, then it's going to stay on until you press again. You could hold on to it, and then once you let go, it turns off. And then there's also a high and low mode. To switch between the low and high modes, you have to press both at the same time, and it'll go from high down to low. And to get that back on to high, again, you're pressing down and holding. Now on high mode, there's 500 lumens and 6,500 candela. On low mode, it's 250 lumens and 3,200 candela. And this also has a lockout mode. You're going to quickly tap the paddles 3 times, only on one side. And now it's locked out. So nothing will happen to this light until you triple click it again. All right, now that we know what's in the box, we know how to charge it, we know how to install it, and we know how it works, let's look at some different competitors, mainly the TLR7. All right, so here's the TLR7X. Both of these do have a 500 lumen outsource, and the P.ID.K has 6,500 candela. The Streamlight has 5,000 candela, which just means that the Holosun will have a brighter middle section that has a longer throw than the TLR7. This is also roughly $30 cheaper, and obviously you can see that they're the same size. And the one thing I do like about the Holosun, like I do like the Streamlight as well, and this is a popular seller, like I do like this light, but I do like that there's no branding standing out on the Holosun. That subdued branding is really nice. The one advantage the TLR7 has over the Holosun though, it does have a strobe feature. You just have to press 10 times. So I do like the Streamlights, like I said. Overall, it's a super popular seller. I have no issues with the Streamlights whatsoever. The three things I do like about the Holosun though is it has larger paddles, subdued branding, and higher candela, which gives it a larger throw. And again, comparing it to the full-size PID, the K designation makes a lot of sense. The standard PID has 1,000 lumens and a massive 23,000 candela, making it extremely capable duty or home defense light, but that output comes with increased size and weight. The K trades some raw power for concealability, making it a much better match for like everyday carry. All right, for this next section, I know a lot of people ask about different fitments. I'm going to grab as much popular platforms that I have on hand, and I'll show you what it looks like installed. Okay, here's what it looks like on the Glock 43X. Here it is on the Micro Dagger. All right, here it is on the Canik Med-A MC9 Prime. Here's the P.ID.K on the CZ P10C Ported. All right, here's a Kel-Tec PR57. Here it is on the Shield X. And here it is on the MP 2.0 Carry Comp. All right, and that's everything you need to know about the Holosun PID-K. Let me know in the comments what you're putting it on. And if you want me to put it on anything else, maybe I'll see what we got in the shop. As always, thanks for watching.